artist, I'm Mariana Olsen, and today we're drawing a folding surprise cupcake. Are you ready? Let's do this! Okay, we're gonna need paper, something to color with. I'm using markers, and something to draw with. I will use a black marker that you can change for a pencil. We're gonna start folding the paper in half. Then we're gonna take the bottom part and fold in half again. Now we're gonna flip it over and fold one more time. And then we're gonna open it, you're gonna flip it, and we're gonna start drawing right here. Hello little artists, today we're drawing a folding surprise cupcake, and this is gonna be a monster version because Halloween is coming. I'm using my paper on this way and it's open to the top. Let's start this picture in the outside, and we're gonna do first the icing of the cupcake. I'm gonna leave about 3 finger space from the corner to the start of my picture. And I'm going to start drawing a letter C that across the folding part, and it goes like this. Now on the other side, I'm going to leave the same space, and I'm going to do the same thing. A letter C that across the folding part and comes down. Okay. Now we're going to do the rest of the curves. I'm just going to do kind of like letter U's, one after the other until I reach the other side. And these letter U's can be in different sizes. They don't have to be the same. And remember not to cross the folding part. Now we're gonna do the base of the cupcake, and I'm just gonna, from this corner, I'm gonna go down a little diagonal line, and I'm leaving a finger space from the corner of the paper to my line. We're gonna do the other line, the same thing. I'm gonna do a diagonal line that goes down, and now I'm gonna turn my paper so I can actually join them easy from side to side. There. Now we're gonna draw the face, and he is a zombie, and the icing is gonna be kind of like his brain. So we're gonna do a mouth that is frowning, so it's gonna be a curve, and inside this mouth I'm gonna put 3 teeth. I'm gonna do 1, 2, and 3. We're gonna do the eyes, very serious, very zombie. So we're gonna start with a line here on the top. And underneath, I'm gonna do a half a circle, just like this. Now we're gonna do a letter X, kind of like his eye is closed. So I'm gonna start doing a square that is sideways. And then from here, I'm doing another one now to the other side. Okay, looks like that. Now we're gonna go down. And I wanna do the last one here. Just like that. Okay, now we're gonna go to the top. I'm gonna leave a finger space, and I'm gonna do a curve. Now from this curve, we're gonna draw a cherry that is sticking out of the icing, and I'm gonna start doing a curve, and I'm gonna stop right there. And on the other side, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna do a curve, and make sure that you leave a space open here, a big space open. So from this space on the top, we're gonna do the stem of the cherry with a rectangle shape, and on this side I'm gonna do kind of like somebody bite him already. So we're gonna do 1, 2, and 3 curves, and then I'm joining with this. Now his eyes are gonna be similar to this. We're gonna do 2 letter X, so I'm gonna do 1 and 2, and these letter X are a little small, so I can do it like this, and then we can pass the marker twice just to make these ones thicker. The mouth is gonna be a line, and he's sticking his tongue out. Now we're gonna do a couple drops that are coming out of this bite, like a raindrop shape. 1, and a small one here, 2. Okay. We're gonna finish our icing by doing curves that connect with this cherry. And again, these curves don't have to be the same as mine. This is just an idea of how your picture can look. Okay, that's it for the outside part. Now let's open the paper. And the first thing we're gonna do is connect the left side. So on the left side, I'm gonna cross my folding part, and I'm gonna do a line that it can move a little. And I'm gonna do this line to connect to the bottom. Now on this side, I'm gonna do a line that is gonna just get to half of this folding part. Okay, so I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna stop when I get to half. Okay. Now we're gonna leave a space, about a finger space or even 2 of yours, And we're gonna start doing curves because he has his mouth open. So I'm gonna start doing 1, 2, and 3. And if you notice, I have like about a finger space between the lines and the end. Okay. Now let's do the same thing here. I'm gonna leave about a finger space, but this time instead of doing curves, I'm gonna do kind of like a big curve. They go from side to side. And I want to try that these ones finish kind of like at the same distance, okay? Okay, now we're going to join the left side from side to side, and this line is moving also a little bit. Now let's draw his teeth, and we're going to do big teeth, and I'm going to start with 2 big ones on the edge, like that. And in the middle, I'm going to draw different size teeth. So I want to draw some that are little. Maybe this one is kind of like medium. Another small one. You can combine your teeth. Now let's do the same thing on the bottom. Now we're going to draw the tongue that is sticking out and is really big and curvy. So for the tongue, I'm going to start on the left side, and it can be either behind your tooth or from the corner. I want to do it behind the tooth, and I want to curve up. I want to cross the folding part, and I want to come down, and I want to go up again, cross the folding part, and turn on top of the folding part. So I went up and down a couple times, and again, you can change this design if you want to. Now let's repeat that line. I want to start from this corner, and now I'm going very pointy, very close to each other, these lines. But now I'm going to start opening my lines, getting farther away from each other, and I want to cross again here. I want to come back, and I'm trying to follow the same direction as the first one I have. And now I want to finish my tongue by curving and connecting again with the teeth. Now that the tongue is done, now let's close this side of his mouth. So I'm going to connect here my line. I want to imagine this line pass in behind, and I want to connect it with the bottom, like here on the folding part without crossing it. Now on this side, the same thing. I want to connect here. If my line pass in behind, I can do this. And let's go in behind here. Now I'm going to draw the back of his mouth. I want to start from behind the tongue. And I want to try to leave a curve, and then on the center I want to leave a letter U shape. I'm going to curve again. So in here I'm going to pass in behind the tongue, and I'm going to go down. Now I'm going to continue doing this, and we're going to stop right there. And there, that's it. We finished this monster cupcake. Now let's check how it looks when we close it. And this is how it looks when we open. I hope you like this lesson, and now my favorite part is coming. Let's color. Okay, little artists, we are done. This is how my picture turned out with the colors. I really like the combination of pink and green and the touch of the red. I add some details to my cupcake, like this ripping here or the blood coming out of his teeth. You can change this. You can use your imagination to add whatever you like to your picture. Now let's check how it looks in the inside. And here is my mustard cupcake. I decided to go green for the tongue, but again, you can change all these colors. I went with a darker brown on the deeper side of his mouth, and with the red in the other side. I also add some drooling here. They are coming out of the teeth. You can change that if you want. And I hope you enjoyed doing this picture as much as I did. So if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss lessons step by step like this one. See you next time.